dear beloved members, we're truly happy to meet Kim Sang-yoon and Kim Soo-yeon. We're all cheonbo couple. Were we received the 6,000 couple blessing in 1981. We're a Korean Japanese family, and we have 2 boys and 3 girls, and all our children have also received the second generation blessing ceremony. And were able to bless 430 couples and establish 43 couples as blessed central families, and thereby become inducted as cheonbo families. And all this was possible thanks to my wife's activities and devotion. I joined the church at the age of 17, and I conducted economic activities for our church for 13 years in Japan. And then during Father's 60th anniversary in February 1980, two parents actually invited the top 12 excellent members from Japan doing economic activities. They invited us to East Garden, and Father basically, welcomed us and say, "You really worked hard," and Mother gave us some really good ginseng tea. And also we went to all the best places, and he told us to visit all the best places in America. And after we visited all those good places in America, we returned to Japan. And on the plane, I made the resolve to get blessed to Korean no matter what. And then, Korea and Japan are actually enemy countries, so I wondered how could I really comfort and resolve that bitterness between our two countries as a Japanese person. How can I really receive forgiveness? So I prayed about it, and I attended my parents-in-law like my own parents. And in our family, we lived with 4 generations. We had my grandparents in-laws, my parents in-laws, and my own children, and our couple. And we had 5 children, so it was a huge family living all together. And I really made the resolve to make a lot of devotion, to be able to be recognized as a good daughter-in-law, and to be accepted in the family, and to attend well my parents-in-law. And I was able to actually conduct all these activities because of my mother-in-law's love. And actually our mother-in-law actually knew so well the precious value of the blessing, and was always thankful to true parents, and she loved me more than my own mother. So my mother-in-law joined the church early in the 1950s, in 1957, and she witnessed herself to her own mother and her own younger sister, and she was truly a true daughter of God. And to be able to really, I respected my mother-in-law with so much respect as my biggest sister of faith. And while I saw my mother-in-law really attend to her own father-in-law with utmost devotion, I was really touched by her devotion. And even my father-in-law, who initially had opposed the church, actually ended up recognizing my mother-in-law and received the 30,000 blessing together with my mother-in-law. So, anyways, our mission area was called Jongneung Idong. That was our mission area. And so there I did activities, and we began activities in 1981, and have never stopped ever since. We had 5 children. I had 5 children, and our whole family lived all together. And I also had to conduct activities. So to do all those things all together was not so easy. And yet the local leaders of my mission area actually really touched at seeing how I would do everything perfect. I would do everything, and I would raise 5 kids, take care of my own big family, and yet also conduct activities. So so through that I was able to connect them to the blessing, and educate them. And with this I was able to successfully bless 160 families as well. I still remember how the local leaders would comment and say, "How could you really conduct all those activities while you're so pregnant and so into your pregnancy?" Because I had kids 1 year after the other, so I was always pregnant most of the time. So the local leaders, I had to meet them always while pregnant. And so they said that until now they still vividly remember me, conducting and meeting them while being so pregnant. And so through such connections with the local leaders of my mission area, I then began meeting them later on as the chairman of the women's Semaul movement of our local area, and we conducted the True Family movement together, and then connected all the people connected to us to the blessing, and I'll connect women members to the True Family seminars, and we will conduct like award ceremonies to award good leaders and members locally. Anyways, finally, I received a plaque of gratitude in 2008 from the Korea Women Association, and I was actually, our family came out in the headlines in our local newspaper, and true father was so happy that he even signed on the newspaper himself. And so we did different activities. We did multicultural activities. We did scholarship donations for like difficult children living, and we did so. And then, so through these activities, we receive a lot of awards from the local governments, from the police office, from like parliamentarians. So, anyways, we through for those connected through WFWP, will connect them to like divine principle education and seminars. So while raising my children, I never rested once, and I continuously conducted grassroots level activities, and as a result of that, we're able to conclude our HTM mission on September 24, 2016. And it was on that foundation that on October 10, 2020, that we could be registered as cheonbos. And this year, on October 10, actually, we had 5 of our spiritual children, including our spiritual grandchildren, registered as cheonbos. And even now, we're still receiving a lot of cooperation support from the pastor of the Songbuk Family Church. So we're using the center and conducting it as an education center, where we have regular meetings, education, hundoks of true parents, memoirs, and true family education. Anyways, so I heard later on that one of the local leaders were connected to had become, an association chairman, and so thanks to that connection, we basically 23 local leaders and 35 other, like basically a total of 58 total leaders actually, could be connected again, and were to get. Anyways, we were able. All this was possible. I could conduct all these activities because of my husband's continuous support, continuous care, and also love from my family as well. True Mother, I am truly, truly thankful. I was able to bless my own children, bless my own spiritual children, and through grassroots level activities, we're able to bless 430 couples and be able to establish 43 couples. True Mother, thank you so much. Mother, we love you.